Hey guys, Ben's here. Got another good legendary difficulty guide for you. We're going to be doing Belegar. It's been a while since I've touched Belegar, so I may be a little bit rusty, but we'll get through it. You get a little bit of a debuff on the upkeep, and when I say a little bit, 50%. Oof. It hurts. It hurts. That's alright, we'll get through it all. We'll get some ancestor heroes. So they'll do a lot of the work for us. There's a couple of different strategies you can do. You can go just direct if you want. There is a way you can do it pretty much under 20 turns. I don't really recommend that. One, it's you do have to use a little bit of cheesing here or there to, otherwise you're gonna be restarting a lot, and you need a bit of luck on your side to comfortably do it. But I'm all about comfort here, and why make something hard? We don't need to go that route. So I'll show you guys how to get a strong start that you can just kind of take your time and expand. So we have Skaven, and the problem is going to be an issue down here in Skaven Blight. And it would be nice to take him out early, but I think what's actually a better play is you kind of ignore him and just kind of work your way into the mountains and just focus on that. I mean, it's very... If you can solidify all your mountains, get trade going with the Empire, get this whole mountain range here and a whole mountain range there, then you're pretty much set up. If we get the opportunity to take out Skaven Blight, we sure can. It would be a bad idea just to wipe him out early, because then it kind of just makes everything safe, but it is a bit tricky, and yeah. We'll see what opportunities come our way. But for the time being, let's deck everyone out. Alright. I'm gonna go with growth. Level that up for the crawlers. Now, I do recommend for everyone to fight the battles manually, because it's all about casualty replenishment, and keeping tempo. We don't want to really waste too much time, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to go a little bit hard for myself, and just kind of rush through it. The further I can get along for you guys, the better off for yous. But I do recommend fighting these battles. Alright, so we will do the Confederate, which makes us pretty strong on the get-go. Take the second army. And we're going to go straight over to Carrick Izor. Don't get rid of that army just yet. We're not going to need this anymore, so dump that. Alright, we'll get more growth. Take that, and we will... This is really, really strong, guys. I really recommend getting this. And we'll work our way through some of the other things as well. Yeah, well, moving range. While we're here, we will do some recruiting. Two of them. money. See what trade we can get. If we can suck up to this bloke, there's potentially another confederation we can get. Let's try and get as much out of pretty much everyone around us we can. Make friends with them. It's really good if you can get friends with Britannia, because if you can get some of their cavalry, that'll fix a weak point that we have.
I am ready to parley. Hope your words are wise.
Fine. What we can get.
So, greetings. We may not be the
Sigmas, approach and make your offer.
But what errand brings the dwarves from their light?
So we've got enough money. You gotta make sure you keep enough money for at least one more turn, because next turn we will be assaulting Karazizor and we can't really send ourselves broke. That'll not be good.
Grudges will be settled. Go then, true king of AP. My oath forbids it.
Time for a reckoning.
Belegar Ironhammer.
Alright, we'll have to walk. Stay in our territory so we can replenish.
To war. Ironhammer.
Don't recruit, because then otherwise you will lose the money that we're going to need. So we'll just hold off another turn.
For the wisdom of Valea. Bring them!
TNC, just make sure we get Belegar in.
It shall be done. I will not forget this.
Beautiful. Right, so now we want to get rid of our other army.
True king of AP.
So we want to take the good stuff though.
I agree.
So we'll take, just take the range stuff, and I'll get rid of the others.
Onward. Wanrag.
Okay.
Belegar Ironhammer. Journeying
No.
on.
Okay.
By my hammer it will
That's
be
fine. Continue with this. So we want to make our way to replenishment, and we also want to get this for the upkeep. We're going to need to get as much upkeep reduction as we can. Attrition is also quite nice. I mean, don't be too, you know, doesn't have to be too anal on which order you pick stuff in. Just get the only one to really be on top of is the engineer, because we want to get the Zufpa. They're very, very strong, so we've got to make our way to that as soon as we can. So we'll pick up the extra ammunition. So what we're gonna get rid of, we'll get rid of that. Don't need two of that. Okay, get some more control. Keep an eye on if we can get more trade, because we need to pick up any kind of income sources we we can. So
welcome,
like he's, yeah, there we go.
You stand before the...
We're gonna try and get friends with the Wood Elves as well. Can we put here? That'd be quite handy. Where do I go? The growth. We need the money. Take the money. Alright. So now, what we might quickly do is go hit this little orc army and just get rid of it. If we leave it there, he will come and be annoying.
Revenge incarnate. Moving out.
Move everything to there. Okay, I need to get to tier 2 for that. So we'll get growth. Would love a bit of growth. Keep an eye on old Aranessa. She's gonna come wipe out a lot of these guys down here, and I don't want it to happen. We might actually go and take Aranessa out ourselves, because we want to try and protect these the Southern Prince factions. Use them as a bit of like a meat shield for us. You know what? Maybe we'll just go down there and exterminate problems, i.e. Skaven Blight and Aranessa, because I think they will be a bit of a pain if we just leave them be.
Our ancestors would be proud.
So we're gonna heal up a little bit.
Battle. Very well. I will do as you ask.
Alright, so we're going okay. Again, we'll go check if we can get any
Yes.
trade.
Parley. I hope your words are wise.
So be it.
Get a trade from him.
Lord, my lady informs me that I must listen.
Okay. Trade is the key, guys, to keep our treasuries full, especially because we're copying that 50% upkeep cost. So we need to make sure we're making as much money from trade as we can. One more turn, I reckon. Nothing really worth recruiting. I don't think it's worth filling the army just for our upkeep, because we need a bit of money to start developing what we got. Oh, he tunneled away, did he? Ooh, I don't know where he went.
True king. I'm gone.
Let's just do a bit of a...
My hammer.
Might tunnel back. It's got one little army here, but I want the main one. No, Tilia. Alright, we're just gonna leave it.
Lord of the Angron. On to vengeance.
We're gonna head down here. And we're gonna go exterminate some rat boys and Aranessa. You know what, we may end up even just taking this whole southern tip. Why not? I know it's orange, but it doesn't really matter. You can comfortably hold orange pretty well. Aranessa wants to come for us anyway, so why not? Okay, so that is also destroyed anyways, so that's good. So
Ready.
what else?
By my hammer it will be done.
really build anything yet. It's fine. So at this point, I mean, if you really wanted to, instead of coming down here, you can work your way over to 8 Peaks with your with Belegar's army. His army is strong enough to duke it out. You're just gonna have to be a bit shifty, but it is pretty risky because you take one bad fight and it's all over Red Rover for you. So. Come on, Aranessa, give me a challenge. Oh, Dickie Butler, eh?
Belegar, the Karagapi.
Take him out for the XP.
Zulrikal, Belegar, Ironhammer.
Alright. That. We'll take. Let's take that one for now. We'll just farm some good EXP here. What are we going to take here, guys? What are we going to take? We'll get this so we can get the... oh, we've got 2, do we? Yeah. Alright. Melee attack. If you guys watch my other videos, you'll notice that I like to focus on casualty replenishment a lot because the quicker you can recover your army, the quicker you can go back and fighting. You know, and a lot of the time in legendary difficulty, it's all about just beating your opponent in terms of recruitment and replenishment. If you can fight faster than he can, you know, then you're going to come out on top. So that's why it's always beneficial, especially in the early game, to go for any replenishment buffs you can get your hands on. So we'll chill for a bit longer. I wouldn't mind maybe another Quarreler. I was tempted with a bit of blasting charges. Don't mind, my friend. Talking about the old F1. Right, we're gonna go for master work crossbows.
Ancestors would be proud. Seeking vengeance.
Alright, so we'll move to there. Now, a great little trick you can do to bypass all this rubbish is to just go in tunneling. You won't cop the attrition. And it works out kind of in your favour as well because makes the fights that you end up having nice, just straight line fights, which is kind of what we want as dwarves. Not that we really have the siege weaponry to deal with it right at this point in time.
Against the code.
I will not. Ancestors hear us.
Now, here's the dilemma that we have, guys. Now, we can order this if we want. And we can comfortably take it. But there's another full army at this next town over. Right, so that's a problem for us. Because he'll just attack us next turn. So what we're going to do instead, we'll siege it, and he'll attack us, no doubt. And then we'll have one big fight, and we'll destroy both armies and the garrison, and we'll take this capital city here essentially. And yeah, then we should just be able to run up all the way to the capital city. Like, they shouldn't be able to really fight us again until we get to that capital city. Or, in this case, they didn't attack us, which is good for us because he's copped it. He's copped it on the attrition, but we're copying attrition as well. So, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. We can't afford to just stand there and take that attrition.
Don't be a fool.
Revenge incarnate. To battle.
But this is now very, very dangerous for us. So if he attacks us with that full army, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So what we might even do, just to be on the safe side, is pull a Belegar out. What do we got? Missile strength, beautiful.
That is forbidden. Can't be done.
So he can just reach us, can't he? But if we go out, we're not going to replenish at all. So this is now... Let's roll the dice.
Only true vengeance will
Oh.
make me.
Well, we did come here to exterminate both of them, so... We're going to turn old... Mirror... I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. I'm just going to butcher it. Old Gliano. We'll call it that. Gliano, eh?
Belegar
Turn this into a bit of a fortress for us.
Lun's heir. Grudge bearer.
So we can't really do anything at the moment because too much attrition for us to just stay outside. So we're best just to stay put where we are. And we want to hold this as well, so... Just keep an eye on the rest of our holdings, make sure we're not going to lose anything. Especially down this end. Should be okay though.
It shall be done.
The hard part is now, since we've got a war on two fronts, which front do we focus on? So...
I am revenge incarnate.
Oh, that's a shame. So we're starting to accumulate a lot of enemies, which is normal. Is it war with anyone else? No, just us.
Alright, you have been granted
It's a shame. That's alright.
Well met. Very well.
See what else we can pick up.
By six.
Can't pick you in.
Though greetings. Who seek?
Who called? Come then.
Alright. We just gotta keep healing up. I may even... You know what? We might be better off replenishing...
What?
over in Zaraxel.
True
Yeah.
king of 8 peaks.
Should I?
I'm going.
I'm gonna go to Zeraxel because we'll be able to replenish faster. If we lose old Gliano, well, that's just bad luck.
You have my hammer.
But we need to take steps now to start eliminating some of these enemies. So we're gonna focus Aranessa. If we lose old Gianna, then so be it.
Ready. Very well. I will do as you ask.
So yeah, the replenishment is just a lot better. I want to try and keep him alive if we can.
Revenge incarnate.
So what we're going to do is we're going to jump from Zeraxel to Riffraffer. I don't really care about Giano. Let it fall. Got to keep our eye on the prize, which is Sartosa. If we don't start taking them out, then we're just going to be at war with like 5 guys down here. Oh, never mind. The old,
Start the war.
jeez.
Lord of the Angron.
Alright, so let's maybe
Our
now.
ancestors would be proud. Leading.
Great EXP farming down here though, lots of enemies. But we've so it's not almost too much.
I stand defiant.
We're gonna take this one.
To battle. Ready.
You get some replenishment here.
Ironhammer.
Some cleanse corruption. I'm not doing too bad. Could be a little bit better. That's fine. Let's get our Zufpa cannons. Alright. Next. Right, we'll build. Right. Try and get Karak Izor to be our fortress for the time being.
Yes.
I want to take Marilagiana just far out. I can't pronounce it. We'll leave it old Giano for last. I want to work our way south. Let's take him out at the source, and then we'll come back. Yeah, all right. I'll give you. I might give you a chop out, mate. Oh, that's a shame. Alright. So, we're gonna have to fight this. Gee, lots of Minotaurs, doesn't he? what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our terrain to advantage.
Dwarf warriors! The clans unite!
I'm guild approved.
Want our
Vengeance.
lords and stuff to do majority of the work. There's no point having you guys are gonna do nothing.
Axes out, lads.
And there. Sit these guys up here.
It is a
Should I put them
reckoning.
down here actually? Yeah, that's good.
Ranged firepower ready.
What else we got left? Miners. We'll put the miners in the back to protect. Alright. The trouble is these Cygors are going to do a lot. So,
Let us bleed for the clan.
here's what it is.
For the ancestors.
Where should we focus on?
Fire.
Not really a good
Fane.
good setup. He's just gonna rain on us, isn't he? You know what I should have done? I should have snuck these guys around. So we're gonna take a lot of losses in this.
I will have vengeance. For the cannons and jaw. Attack.
Yes, babe!
Kazook. Quarrelers. Aye. War of vengeance.
Take them down!
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh no.
Dwarf warriors!
Runes of smiting upon.
Was not paying any attention there. He hopefully will come back.
Strike on. Now are you ready?
Dwarves, ready axes!
We are relentless.
Dwarf warriors! Stop!
I've played this terribly, but it's alright. I thought I'd
Thunderous. Cashew. Humboldt dwarven lights. The ancestors watch.
For the High King! Axes out!
From Anthony and Ho.
Going quickly! Come Curse the gods!
Yes, laddie! I'll do it!
Pump those dwarven legs! Kazoo!
So enemies coming about.
Dwarf warriors! Ranged firepower ready! The clans unite!
There's the army losses. Jeez, that was rough, guys. I played that terribly. I think we only lost. Oh, we might not have. I thought we lost a Thane. Or did we just get him out? I think we just got him out. That's right. Terrible battle by me, but it's alright. No worries, we got there. Our old friend here, the Myrmidons, is absolutely getting pumped.
Lun's air. So Rickard.
I'd like to keep him up, but I just don't see it. You might be wondering why I chose that one. I want to keep that for later.
Lord of the Angron.
I'm not going to spend any money there. We'll spend a bit of money there.
To battle. Gary, attack!
So I want to. Oh no,
Setting forth.
we can't.
That is forbidden.
Just got to heal up a little bit. I did want to push further on, but we just can't now. Growth. I'd like to keep the Southern Princes up, but it's going to be quite difficult now. What I might need to actually go do is take Mariano. Oh, but I don't think I'll be able to gift it to him. Because we're not next to each other. I need them to take Verdanos. Nah, it's all over. It's all over for him.
You have my hammer.
Just global recruit one. It's not going to matter, is it?
Revenge incarnate.
So we got the upkeep. Clear some of this rubbish corruption so we can actually move. Keep decking out our boys.
am ready to parley. I hope your words are wise.
They're Dunskies. Even if I wanted to help them now, I can't. I got no. Yeah, they're done. Which leaves us in a bit of a spot now, because they were our only kind of friend down here.
By my hammer, I should slay you.
No, mate. You had your chance. You chose violence.
Ironhammer. It shall be done.
Just gonna jump up here so we can get the replenishment. So we didn't do a good job at keeping our friends alive.
Long have I fought and suffered.
You've been betrayed.
True king of 8 peaks.
I'll come back down here now. Do we want to pick up? I kind of want a bit more front line. Okay, why not? The good thing is we're making a bit of money now, so we can just slowly build up. Like we're in no rush at the moment. We will go decimate what's left of Aranessa. I think what we'll probably do from there is then we'll go take out the rat, and once we're done with the rat, then I'd say we're good to go for a bit of a journey over to Apex. No doubt these guys are gonna war deck us in a minute. So tool makers. Any friends?
No greetings. Who
Yes.
seeks my wife you desire it?
Yes. Approach as friend. Agreed.
You do well to kneel before.
Yeah, if we can strike up an alliance with Bretonia, get some Bretonian cavalry in our armies, and we'll be in for a good time.
I shall avenge the coup.
Sure enough. I don't care about him. We want Sartosa.
Belegar Ironhammer. Kill him.
Cool. See, this is great because we can weather it. No, I'm not gonna waste money actually. But they can't. They're gonna cop massive attrition from our siege. So unless they push out, which will be better for us, and we can avoid the siege. Like, yeah, they have no choice but to force out. So we just clean up. What's some of our biggest hitters here? The old hammers. I don't remember. They must have got a little bit stronger. Oh, they did too. And we will take it. I'm curious though. Is his only spot? How many cities does he have?
Awful careful about what yous want to.
7. No, okay. So he's got. He's over here.
Nice done,
Fair enough.
defiant.
We're gonna start fighting a lot of green skins soon. That. Control and corruption. Alrighty, so we're doing pretty well here. We'll go take Giano. Although I'm thinking maybe we take like a. Oh, he's come up this way, has he? Doesn't matter. Do we take the scenic route, boys, and we'll come up this way, clear him out, this guy. Kind of got to anyways, don't we? A wrong put right or a wrong put right, eh?
Yes. Seeking vengeance. True king.
Or do we just go smash Aranessa and then turn? Yeah, we'll cross that bridge, I guess, in a minute. We want that, don't we? Jeez, we've got a lot of grudges going, but that's alright. Let's go take care of this little shit first.
Our ancestors would be proud. Lord of the England.
Let's see, what can we get? Speed won't be bad, but we need that. We get that yet? No, we want that Copper Mountain 500 big ones, boys. So I'd like to take out the Skaven too, but they're going to be all around that coast, and it's going to be a pain.
Only true vengeance will make.
Yeah, taking on aggression. I wonder if we can get an alliance with Britannia. Let's have a squeeze, guys. Have a squeeze.
What? Are we?
No.
Yes. Dark art.
This one.
Greetings, Down.
No. That's a shame.
Yet speak honestly and sweet.
Yes. Welcome to my private study. As you say.
For 1 gold.
What?
What?
All right.
Some alliances. Anyone want to be friends with
The dwarves have come.
old
That should be a
Vents?
problem.
Yes.
Nah.
Long have I.
I reckon should we start throwing money?
Those who despise
Get our,
what brings you down from your mountain halls, dwarf.
I don't really want to, but
Ah, no.
it'd be nice if we can get that alliance.
Only swords. One's air. For the Dammer's clan.
Alright. Same as before, we'll just siege.
Bring him.
What is this we wanted? And what we'll do is, straight after this, we'll go for the rat.
I am revenge incarnate. Know thee.
No. That is a juicy auto. Now, I'm not too stressed on taking out the orcs, you know, the bloody hands or whatever it is. Not too stressed on them yet. I think, you know, when you're in a situation where you've got multiple enemies on many different flanks, you've just got to try your best to solidify one flank first. Yeah, you might take a couple of losses here or there, but in the long run, you're better off, you know, just giving up a little bit of land to secure a front. So, and that's what we're doing here. We're just taking our time, securing our holdings, try and get our main settlement area built up. Probably, I don't really want to, but kind of need to get rid of one of them, but that gives growth. Okay, leave that for now. What we might do is, now here's the question: do we pick up another siege engine, or do we pick up some slayers? Now, when it comes to army crafting, guys, you really got to think about, well, you don't want to overstretch yourself in terms of controlling the army. If you're controlling too many things, it becomes you'll find that you, like in that last battle that I played, you know, I wasn't paying attention to my lord, so it's just too busy dealing with too many other things. So if you have lots of things you got to micromanage, it makes even though the army might be strong on paper, you can't effectively use it properly. So just always bear that in mind, that you don't make it too hard to control. In this case, I will pick up an extra siege since we're going to be sieging. Now, I really like that. It's okay. That's pretty good. Okay. points. Contact flash. So we'll heal up quickly. We got pretty lucky because we're starting to get a lot going for us now. I'd say we're nearly capable of fielding a second army. But I want to keep building up, you know. Don't pull a second army out unless you absolutely have to. And so we need money coming in to just help develop everything. So the next target's going to be Skaven Blight. I think if we can get Skaven Blight, then you know you're pretty much set after that. You can then turn to face the Bloody Hands, and then yeah, you're pretty much right to go wherever you want after that. Once we get that copper mine going up in our capital,
Be sure to put your
sorry, not
oath
capital,
gold
Carrick-Isle.
to good use, my lord.
Now the other thing I haven't done as well, guys, definitely, you know, build, make some items and stuff. I just haven't done it just because for the time. It takes a little bit of time sifting through all that, and I just can't be bothered. I get some control. Come on, we need just to heal up. Now, you don't have to go for Skaven Blight, but I mean, I would, just because it's, if we can kill off the Skaven, then all that's left, all your enemies is now on one front, and it's much easier to manage. So we don't want anyone coming in behind us, and especially once we start going on our journey, you know, we don't want to get caught. Nearly there. One more turn, then we'll go. So, I might later do a video as well on my thought process when crafting an army. And just different types of army ideas. Oh, we got a military alliance, but not the one I really wanted, but call some friends in, why not? But yeah, I see a lot of people asking, you know, how to make good army comps and stuff like that, and I just think there's easy ways to go about it. And I think people overcomplicate their armies far too much. So, but that's just my hot take on it. Who am I at the end of the day? We need friendships. I want Bretonia. I want Bretonia allies. I want some Bretonian Cav, or even maybe some Empire Cav if we can get it. I'll take any Cav. Cav in a dwarf army is quite fun. Alright, let's see. Oof. Got a decent sized garrison in there. But not decent enough. Should we raise it, sack it, or loot or occupy it? You know what? I'm gonna occupy it. Just for the sake of it. Gee, sacking would be nice though. I will loot and occupy it. It looks like Skaven's actually worked its way all the way over here. Too bad. I'm gonna ninja all their stuff behind. Yes, get that one. It's a shame when they don't leave any armies to protect their territory. Ah, well. I'll take it. What did I think I was going to go last time? Nah, I'll go this one. For flavour, doesn't really matter. That's just personal preference, really. Oh. No, why? Can we offer you money? Probably not enough. It's a shame he's decided to come now of all times. Can we upgrade this?
Revenge incarnate.
I don't want any of this. That one I will keep. Sad times that the trees decided to turn up now. Hopefully sees my guns on my arms, on my little sunty arms, and decides no, he doesn't want to get chopped down. 'Cause that's what's going to happen. He'll get chopped down.
True king of 8
So
leaving.
we're just going to clean up, guys. You know, that's all we're going to do. It's a great experience. Might as well just get this whole lot.
Our ancestors would be proud.
Alright, what I might do is, just because the video's, we're starting to get to the end of the video, guys, we'll finish off by taking out the tree. And then we'll just call it there, I reckon. So we don't want to, I don't want to drag this out for 2 hours. Maybe I'll make a part 2. See how nice I am. Tell you guys what, if you guys can get the views on this video up to 100 views, I'm setting the bar low. I will do a part 2.
What? I'm gone.
But I do want to go take out the tree, just for,
Lord of the Angrun.
he annoyed me. It's just rude, like there was just no need, actually. Got a pub. Nah, I lie. Just, if you guys do want a continuation of this, and I'll show how I make it all the way to 8 peaks. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Oh, guilty.
Belegar Ironhammer. Onwards.
So a bit more replenishment. Just a little bit of trivia about myself. This was actually the first campaign all the way back in Warhammer 1 that I completed a full conquest of. And for whatever reason, I decided to do it again in Warhammer 2 as well. And it's still the only faction that I've done a full conquest with. Actually, I've done one with Grombrindle as well. It's a lot of time and effort needed to do a full conquest. And I think as the tree ran away, he better still be here or I'm going to be annoyed. Come on. Yeah, he's still there. He's still there. Good, 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 good. So, I mean, just because time-wise, I ordered this now, but I just would have sieged him out. Like, you've got that to your advantage. They cop extra attrition. Use it. It's so powerful. But anyways, guys, I am going to call it there. We have had a pretty good run. I have no idea why. How did he get here? Whatever. It is what it is. Weird things, eh? Weird things. If I were you guys, if you're in the same situation I am, I would finish our rat occupation. I'd go clear him out completely. I'd go help Bretonia and try and strike up a friendship with Bretonia. May as well, while we're here, take these mountains. Yeah, I'd take these mountains. Why not? Put old tree man in his place, and then go build yourself a sick army. You should be rolling in money by then to do it. And then yeah, journey over. I mean, we're already pretty strong as it is, to be honest. I mean, the army's very experienced. The only thing I'd probably replace is just this front line. Get some better, you know, maybe get some Longbeards or even Ironbreakers if you can afford them. You know what? I honestly, I wouldn't really swap anything else out. I might drop a Thane, personally, and then pick up maybe some organ guns. You know, can't go wrong with organ guns. Or maybe, you know, if you want to pick up some flamethrowers, they're pretty clutch too. So it's up to you at this point. If you guys do want that video on army compositions and my thought processes on how to make an army, I think it's much better to learn the psychology or the mindset to create an army that you can effectively use. Because I see a lot of people making these ridiculous armies, and yeah, on paper they're strong, but you know, it's going to be very, very hard to control them, and a lot of times you're not going to use it effectively, other than creating a basic army that you can use effectively and it will probably perform a lot better. But if you want to see that kind of video, let me know as well. I'm more than happy to share my thought process, and I'll go in depth on the different factions and what I feel like are some good army compositions. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it in. Thanks for sticking along for the ride, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.